Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're back for yet another Doctor Who reaction, and I'm joined by the wonderful, marvellous Jonathan. Say hello, fella.
Hello, fella.
Said it verbatim. Can't blame him. But hello, welcome back. We are on for the newest episode of Doctor Who, which looks interesting. It's giving off the clockwork... Well, it was called the clockwork droids?
Again, right?
Yeah.
On the Madame Pompadour
the third or something. It was something along the lines. They had a fireplace and David Tennant was snogging someone.
The banana daiquiri moment with David.
Another fantastic reason why David Tennant is at least a top 3 Doctor, in my humble opinion.
100% top 3.
But yeah, I'm excited to dive into this. It looks like we have Indira Varma in it, which is interesting because I only really know her from Game of Thrones. I know she's in other things.
I know her from Kenobi.
Oh, of course she was in Kenobi as well. I primarily know her as Ilaria, but of course she was as well in Kenobi. But I think we have waffled long enough. I think it's time to get into this fantastic episode.
Let's do it.
Oh,
1813. Interesting.
I have seen jokes about this being the Bridgerton kind of episode.
Yeah, I think they make the joke too in this,
yes.
don't
they? See, in my head, I just had unlimited power.
I was thinking of that too for a moment.
Oh.
Love a good shapeshifter.
Oh my, Bridgerton.
There we go.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
The costumes this season have been absolutely glorious.
I love them. Love a good costume change.
Ooh, something's interfering. I think... So we've already seen in the coming scene that she's some weird feathery thing as well.
Yes.
I think it's some form of chameleon circuit that's interfering with it, or something to that extent.
Very possible.
Is that her again?
I was gonna say, is that the what's-her-face lady?
Still follow me about the room.
I think it is her.
There's always a twist at the end.
Oh, by the saints, Lady Wallace. No.
I like how they're gatekeeping all the women they like. It's like, no, away from her. I don't know why that man looks like straight out of a Jane Austen novel.
I will not marry you.
What is ironic? She's like Greek or something.
It's just funny because it is like she's watching a Bridgerton episode.
It really is.
I think maybe he's not a feather alien.
I don't think he's an alien.
But the other two.
Or
Well,
maybe
I think he's an alien. I don't think
I was gonna
he's...
say, maybe he's an alien looking for the other two.
Unless he's bringing him out here to try and take his form.
True. It's a giant-ass bird!
Yeah. I'm assuming he can travel in time as well. Otherwise...
Yeah,
what's he
I'd
doing
imagine. Plus, big ship energy.
Oh, we can't move.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Bond. Molecular bond. It works as a transport.
Oh, the fact that joke has never been made in Doctor Who before. It's criminal.
Death sentence.
Not even during Spyfall, I guess?
Oh, well.
No, I think the Master did it.
Oh, maybe.
Is he gonna assemble a cabinet?
Oh, he's gonna do something. He plays D&D!
I was gonna say.
Did you get your name from Dungeons and Dragons?
No way there's a D&D reference in Doctor Who!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Roll for it.
Oh.
He is definitely from the future, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is from the... This is from the future.
Yes. The Doctor's definitely flirting. Oh god, his feet may be stuck, but he can still jam out with his body.
Absolutely.
Oh. Namaste is so big.
I don't think we've ever seen the Doctor flirt this obviously with someone.
Matt Smith and River Song.
I mean, true.
It's the only one I'd say.
Show me the rest.
There's Whittaker.
Jodie.
Hartnell.
Far more powerful.
That's...
There's... That's,
Great Intelligence.
Richard E. Grant.
The fallen planet of Gallifrey.
I think it can, because that's the spoiler that I saw. There's
yeah,
the
I saw that as well.
Yeah. But I think this actually canonizes one of the animated shorts a while back.
I want to marry a peasant who will share their grave with me and maybe smile. Oh.
All I know is that I would fit that description very well.
Same, honestly.
We have not seen the inside of this TARDIS enough this series.
No, we've not.
Maybe Gallifrey's still alive, but the Time Lords are now extinct, is it?
God knows. They've done so many things with Gallifrey, it's hard to keep track.
He's either gonna die or kill someone, and then Doctor's just like, no, never
I
mind.
think he's gonna die. Very nearly.
Aww.
Very nearly.
TARDIS knew she did it on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would cause a fair bit of outrage in
1813, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm looking forward
It's
to
even more scandalous where you're like, a black man and a white man?
Yes.
Huh? I'm by no means a dance major or anything, but the Rogue is a bit stiff.
He is a little bit. Well, the Doctor's got the choreography going into his head, hasn't he?
That's
He doesn't,
true.
I don't think. He's gonna get on. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, wow. This is gonna cause a...
Somewhere dirtier, not gonna lie.
Is that...
I can't even tell what's on that thing.
Looks like a little wire. Oh, he's gonna chase after him outside.
There we go.
And then, yeah.
And then they follow. There's two.
Oh.
There's three?
4. I think. I'm interested in how it would work trying to kill a Time Lord through this as well.
I was gonna say,
Would it work?
I'd imagine they'd regenerate after they get drained, maybe? Or no, because
Yeah.
if you kill a Time Lord while they're regenerating, they still die.
It'd be a bit odd. They do seem to kind of be feathery people. Although I don't know if this is an intermediary, because again, they still have the face of the person they were cosplaying.
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
with,
say.
just
do
the
they
furry
just turn
version.
into, like, a bird person of the Doctor if they took his form?
The stables are empty.
He looks like an angry bird.
Yeah, he is an angry bird. He's the blue one.
Yeah, he's the blue one with the mustache.
That should get them out of hiding. We can
So they seem to just kind of want to interfere with politics and play like they're in a script. It's actually kind of interesting.
Risking it all for a secret love.
Is she secretly one of the bird people?
Oh, shite.
You are wild.
She's a bird person.
Living a life of
Yeah.
adventure times yet today.
Oh, that made me jump a bit.
Do I get to say that I clocked that? No! She actually died! Unless Ruby found a way to defend herself. Who's saying this?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Is this a conversation he's... Oh.
He's bad for sure. I love that shirt. He looks beautiful in orange.
Angry doctor, angry doctor, angry doctor, angry doctor.
I still need a moment of him going, I am the Doctor.
Hmm.
It's a long time.
Oh!
I was gonna say he's gonna punch them like the I forgot the other
Family
one's
of Blood.
names, but, like, there we go, the Family of Blood.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
It's another family situation. Oh. I completely forgot about that.
I did, yeah.
Is it playing Poker Face on a violin?
I think it is, yeah.
Can you lose
But
your
the
friend
tragedy on his face, oh my god.
Hmm. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, there we go. And then he's gonna press the button with his. Yeah, just waiting for the button press now.
I
Ruby's
can't
like, "You're
help but
making
feel
it up
like
now."
I can't help but feel like Ruby's a little bit like, for fuck's sake, pick your moments.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
wow. Okay.
Did not expect that.
No,
This episode is good.
this episode's really good. Maybe pick up the.
The
No.
Doctor.
I'm assuming you removed it.
They did change the color of this Sonic.
Hmm.
Be like
He still has the ring, doesn't he?
onwards.
Oh, absolutely.
New horizons, moving
Okay,
on.
can you
It's
just
fine.
shut up a second?
Ah.
I love that so much. Oh, I think Ruby just became my favorite companion.
She's honestly, I'm very much impressed.
Same. And she's younger than me. She's like,
good to
what,
have you back.
18, 19?
She's 19, I believe. She's a year younger than me. I can't lie, I thought all the fires were like two whips for the spaceship. I got confused.
God.
Yeah, he's got the ring. I think we may see him again at some point.
I hope we do.
It was
Oh,
a cool
yes.
chap.
Oh, that was a good episode.
Where I land. A woman
There's Susan Twist.
Finally!
Yep, that was her.
What was that?
remembered them.
Doctor,
Was that what's her face from the older series? Oh,
So, that was Rogue. I honestly thought it was really enjoyable. Johnny?
I really liked that episode. It
Yeah.
was just a very fun episode, but at the same time, it shows a lot of not just the Doctor's character, but
Yeah.
also Ruby's character. I think.
I think the standout for me was the moment of how long do they live? 600 years.
Yes.
That's a long time to suffer. Like,
I mean, I said in the recording too. It's like it reminds me of the Family
yeah.
of Blood.
Exactly. I genuinely thought we'd have a parallel, but I think having that as well is such a good thing to kind of have a caution to your anger and your frustration. It's kind of like saying, if you're acting out of emotion straight away, it's dangerous, man. Like, it's not
It
necessarily
is.
gonna go out well. But I think the
Yeah.
only thing I will say I didn't particularly like, and it was to do with the dynamic between Rogue and the Doctor. I felt that it all happened a bit too quickly. That
Like
is
their romance.
the romance happened very, very quickly. I'm not saying that's an issue per se. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying I think maybe some shared kind of experience
How
there
long
would help me a little bit. But I'm not saying it was bad. I really enjoyed it. But I think maybe expounding on it a little bit and giving it a little bit more time would have been more beneficial to the episode and would have kind of helped that ending of going, oh, he's gone. And like maybe expounding on his loss to make you feel a little bit more empathy for his sacrifice. That's the only thing out of this entire episode I have an issue with. Maybe that and expounding a little bit more on the bad guys for the episode, because they were cool. Like, the whole idea of these
Fun
shapeshifters.
concept.
Exactly, it's a fun concept. These shapeshifter aliens that just go around to screw things up. But how do they get on Earth? Just a couple of things. If there's a secret
We have their
agenda going on.
motivations at least.
We have them. True. But a little bit more would have been interesting. I mean, I think it was quite clear that it's doing a lot of jokes about being similar to Bridgerton. I think that is.
I think there is also an aspect of like possible undertones of like class, you know, this concept of we have the power, we have the influence and all that to be able to just, you know, use these people as puppets for ourselves.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe that's what it's trying to say.
I think so.
But-
And I did
Yeah,
think
but
it did
definitely could have used more.
Yeah, it did a good job as well of orchestrating, like, how do we cause a drama in 1815? Oh, that's right, be gay. Like, that, it did quite a good job at kind of representing potential issues that could have arisen due to homophobia in that era, which was, again, it was a good inclusion. Overall, it was just a really solid episode. I think it's an episode I like. I wouldn't say this is in, like, my top thing for this season. I really enjoyed it, but I mean, to be fair,
think-
73 yards and dot and bubble
I was
for
gonna
me.
say 73 yards, dot and bubble. Even like Boom was also pretty good. In my
Boom was
opinion.
also really good.
I got some issues with Boom, but like even that was still really
Yeah,
good. Like
no, 100%.
so far, I think this new season has been very solid.
It's been amazing. I'd say to the point, this feels like the weakest episode for me, and I have one issue with it that's minor. That's like
Really?
genuinely, I find this is a really impressive season overall. Like,
I think my weakest episode so far is Space Babies.
oh, I actually forgot about Space Babies.
Yeah, see?
It was Space Babies in the Beatles. Oh, yeah, okay, no. Space Babies was probably the weakest then. No, I won't claim that. You know, I think my two weakest are probably actually the first two. Not say I didn't like Devil's Cord. I did like Devil's Cord. Like, when I say aren't in my top, that doesn't mean I don't like them. It means I like them. I just like the other ones more.
It's just the other are just that good, you know?
Exactly. And honestly, I think the Devil's Cord did kind of suffer from They did a lot of marketing going, we're including the Beatles, and it's like,
Yeah.
they're hardly in it. And they didn't really expound on Maestro. However, they could do that later in the season. Who's to know? But I will save the talking of the rest of the Doctor Who season probably for its own.
Yeah.
So that might be something we should do in kind of review when the season's
fun
finished.
one.
Just kind of talk about
Season
the
finale and just have like an overall like group session. You,
Yeah.
me, Brooke, Pat, maybe.
That'd be fantastic. I mean, I need to get all of you booked in for an episode, to be fair. It's difficult with all these time zones.
I was gonna say we got all the different time zones. I start working like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. my time.
Oh, yeah.
So that also makes it a bit difficult.
It doesn't align very easily. But no, all in all, I'd give that episode a solid like 7, 8 out of 10. It was really fun.
Definitely 8 out of 10, I think, for me.
The coming soon. That interests me. The next time
Legend
interests
of Ruby
me.
Sunday.
Is that the title for this episode?
That is the title of the episode.
Oh, the legend of Susie Lunday. The legend of Ruby Sunday, and we're getting this explanation of who is Susan Twist. I believe, is that the name of the actress?
I think. Let me
Okay.
Google.
Because I've just been referring to them as Susan Twist.
That is the actress's name. Yes.
Okay, and that's only because of the "there's always a twist, there's always a twist, there's always a twist at the end" bit, and I'm like, I just keep saying it because Susan Twist keeps appearing in the Doctor Who episodes.
Exactly.
So,
who would have thought they meant actual Susan Twist?
See, I think what they did was like, let's add a cool song here. We'll have a musical outgoing. We'll add this as a side thing as well. Might as well.
Ever since, what is it? The Church on Ruby Road, we've known that Doctor Who is in its musical era.
Oh, absolutely. Most
Right?
certainly.
Like, even in Dot and Bubble, we had that music from that one singer who ended up dying because he was a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I forgot how that song went. One thing's for sure, I don't want to hear it again.
Fair enough, honestly. But no, I'm particularly interested for next week's. I think next week's is going to be the big episode of this, one of the big hitters for this season.
We are definitely in store for a two-parter, I think.
Oh,
I don't
certainly.
think we'll get any resolution by the end.
I think
because the episode after that is called Empire of Death.
Ooh,
So yeah.
that could work.
Yep. And they are both written by Russell T Davies.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm interested to get any explanation on who this woman is. So, in the coming soon, we have like a freeze frame that shows us almost, and the person that comes to mind is Darkseid, like the Zack Snyder's Justice League kind of Darkseid look. That's what it kind of looks like to me.
Oh yes, okay, with like the hollowed out white eyes. I just saw it.
Yes, because that actually made me jump a bit. I was not expecting it. I don't know if that's the true form. I think this is another deity of this pantheon, and they've just been following them around. They're the one who waits.
The one who waits.
The one who waits is almost here. The one who waits has been waiting the entire time. How about that?
Yeah.
That's not a bad theory.
And he's been using Susan, I guess, in some way.
I think that, to watch them, to wait.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
She is his eyes, perhaps.
Yeah. Although
but then,
I
like,
think
the episode is called The Legend of Ruby Sunday. So, like, how does this go back to Ruby?
the one who waits could have a tie into Ruby. I think Ruby has some tie into this pantheon, I believe. So I think that's how it ties in. Either that, and this seems to have only started happening when Ruby was involved with the Doctor as well. Keep that in mind. So I think there is a link there.
Yeah.
The only other person I think the one who waits could be is the lady we saw at the end of Church Ruby Road going, that's a TARDIS.
Oh yes, what's her neighbor's name?
I don't know if she's been named. So she was in 73 Yards. That's the last we saw of her. We've seen, and I think Russell T Davies also might want this to be a redirect to kind of make us forget. Oh, forget about this thing that happened here. We're gonna look at this thing now. It's like, no, Russell. We still remember. We still remember exactly what.
Got an image of him. He is very freaky.
Who?
The one who we think is the one who waits.
Oh, the dark side looking still.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's like a mix between Darkseid, Desaad, and Darth Maul. Because he's got like the
dude,
horns or the crown or whatever the fuck.
it made me jump. It was actively made me jump. It was actually quite scary.
Oh. Okay, so I'm looking at their face. They look a bit like Susan Twist, at least.
Yeah, they've got some result. I think they've used
Yeah.
Susan Twist as kind of the base, and they've just prosthetic the hell out of her.
Yeah, probably.
That's my current theory, is that the one who waits is either this lass or a new character. But that's all I got. That's all I got so far. So.
Okay, so after they like flash out, you can get like a brief view of like someone with like cyborg eyes almost a little bit on one half of their face as well.
Okay.
This turned into like a trailer deconstruction.
This
now.
did. I apologize, viewers. This is a very, very long talking segment, but I trust that you are at least interested in our commentary on.
Deciphering the secrets and mystery of Ruby Sundays. So.
Oh yeah, next week's episode is going to be hectic as hell. Right, well, that has been Season 1, Episode 6, Rogue. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Please be sure to go check out my good friend Marvelous Johnny on all their socials. All of them will be in the description of the video. Nearly fumbled that up. They will all be linked in the description of the video, so please do go check them out. Please also go check out the other Doctor Who reactions if you're interested. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and smashing the like button. And we do reactions to each episode of Doctor Who, and also do Acolyte reactions. We'll be doing House of the Dragon reactions. We're covering a lot of content this
Yeah,
this
you
summer.
got started on House of the Dragons. I've never seen it yet.
Oh wow! Okay.
Never seen House of the Dragons. I tried watching Game of Thrones. I couldn't get to into Game of Thrones, but I might just jump into House of the Dragons.
That honestly, that could be an interesting segment. Talking to you after watching House of the Dragon for the first time.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
That might be something on my
Could
radar.
I just watch season 2, not watch season 1, and be like, "What's this? What's this?"
You may
Wait,
be missing
what?
some very vital context clues. But
Be funny.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that will be all for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Laters.